These are some of the same people who were filing this legislation. Seriously, you probably seen it on CNN. Our people in the Texas State House, they believe that Obama is not a U.S. citizen. Okay, one of them is, they want to see proof of it. These are people who are serving in the Texas House. Another birthers, that's right. Another one is she's fascinated with anchor babies. Okay, she's slept, camped out. This is a true story. Some of y'all know. A legislator who happens to be in the Harris County delegation. She wanted to be the first person to file her bill, so she slept and camped out in the Texas Capitol in Austin, so that she could be the first to file her bill. Okay, and that bill, and I'll talk to you about that. That was an immigration bill. She was on CNN, and it was an embarrassment. It was an embarrassment to see that someone who is a elected official that holds public trust will be up there, talking about proof of anchor babies. And I thank Anderson Cooper for challenging her. Didn't y'all see that? Was I the only one? Y'all saw that? It was unreal. I mean, there's no proof of any of it. But it's propaganda, and again, they're catering to the Tea Party.
Representative Riddle, you told my producer that pregnant women are coming here as tourists, having babies, and then going back home, quote, with the nefarious purpose of turning them into little terrorists who will then come back to the U.S. and do us harm. You said it's part of an organized terrorist element and could cost us lives. Where did you hear that?
That is information that is coming to my office from former FBI officials.
What former FBI officials? I mean, what evidence is there of some sort of long-term plot to have American babies born here and then become raised as terrorists overseas and then come back here?
Well, at this point, I don't have the hard evidence right here in front of me. However, this is something that is being talked about by various members of Congress. This is being looked into. This is an issue with not only folks coming across our southern border with what is called anchor babies and coming over for the entitlement programs and for that sort of thing, but I think that this is a lot more sinister issue. All of these issues we need to look at because this is a critical issue for all of the American public.
But you have no actual evidence?
Other than that coming from former FBI folks.
Can you tell us who these former FBI folks are, and what evidence they have, or what evidence they've shown you?
At this point, I'm not going to reveal that.
Representative Riddle, let me ask you about that. I mean, how much is this just about politics, about wanting to be seen to be doing something? The Attorney General of Texas, a Republican, advised the legislature in Texas back in 2007 that immigration is largely the purview of the federal government, and that basically as a result, a bunch of immigration bills in Texas were left to die in committee because the chairman at the time, also a Republican, said that the state would be tied up defending against lawsuits that they probably wouldn't win.
Quite honestly, it has now gotten to the point of border security. This is about security. Our border has got to get secure. The people are no longer asking to secure the border. They are demanding it. The emperor has no clothes, and I'm afraid the emperor who has no clothes is not listening. The people of Texas are demanding that our border be secure. That is the bottom line.
Immigration officers are permitted to turn away pregnant women at the border if they suspect them of coming here just to have a baby. Do you think that's enough, or would you support a blanket ban on pregnant tourists coming to the United States?
No, I think that what we need to do is basically what every other country does. There is not another country in the world where you or Representative Anchia or anyone else can go and be there illegally. And we need to secure the border.
That's actually not true.
So that we
That's
know.
Totally not
let me
true.
finish.
Right.
Let me finish. We need to secure the border so that we know who is coming across.
Right.
So that they can have a work visa.